Well, only 3 members of that Shrewsbury side are still in the team today. Steve Cross, Bernard McNally and Colin Griffin, who returns after injury. Ipswich Town are still without Paul Mariner. Mitch Davray deputises, and they bring in Tony Kinsella in midfield, with Steve McCall moving to left back and Ervin Gernon dropping to substitute. And it's the First Division team who kick off, attacking from left to right. Today's referee, Neville Ashley. Brown touching it on. Osman intercepted. And Gates for Ipswich. O'Callaghan taking over. Osman. This is Burley. And Parkin, we play on the right. Given away though, McLaren under no pressure, but still concedes the throw. Parkin. Osman helping it on. Now Brown for Shrewsbury. Trying to get Hackett to move away from him into the left wing position, but switches play well to Williams on the right. Turned forward by Kinsella, and a complete miss kick by Pearson. Davray for Ipswich. Gates chasing into a fine position here, and O'Callaghan in the middle, but Ogrisovic did well. Well, that was real danger. A good break down the left-hand side by Ipswich. Gates in a good position in the middle, and O'Callaghan wide too. Ogrisovic had to reach it. Stevens up well. And the shot by McLaren. Well, a superb effort by McNally, rather. A superb effort, but it was Stevens who really created the danger. He climbed so much higher than Butcher, nodded it down. McNally saw the opening, and the shot just over the bar. Cross winning the header. And then Osman. But Shrewsbury battling well in that difficult central part of the field. Petts turning it forward. Butcher's header clear. Now Gates. But again, the tackle won by a Shrewsbury player as Hackett plays it forward. And Ipswich under some pressure at the moment. McLaren. Petts. Good skill. War clear though. But once more, the loose ball falls to a Shrewsbury player. It's Hackett. Shrewsbury with plenty of players forward. One of them is Brown. And there's Stevens! And really, if the ball had gone just a foot either way, he surely would have scored. But as it happened, as the cross came in from the left, the little flick header on by Brown, Stevens met it first time, but hit it straight at Cooper. Offside, the linesman waving his flag furiously. Free kick, knocked towards Cross. Burley's header clear. This is Petts. Davray. This looks an interesting break. O'Callaghan leading it and has spotted Kinsella free on the left. Williams across to cover. Ipswich with a lot of players coming forward. One of them is Parkin, who made contact, but not very effective contact. Ipswich a little stretched themselves now from that attack. It's 3 against 3. Hackett in possession and showed it to Osman, and really that has to go down as a wasted opportunity. The crowd, in fact, delighted that the referee decided that the challenge then between Osman and Hackett was worthy of an indirect free kick, a controversial decision. Very close to goal. Shrewsbury, an inventive side at free kicks. What can they produce from this? McLaren drove the shot. Stevens getting it back. In the end, the shot came in from Griffin, and Cooper just failed to prevent it going behind for a corner. Ipswich did well to survive that. So 15 minutes to half-time, and Shrewsbury have had a good first half. Have another corner. McLaren coming to meet it. It's a good header! And many of the crowd thought that had gone in, but Cooper knew it had dropped just the other side of goal. The corner floated in, McLaren came to meet it on the edge of the box, and that header was close. Ross McLaren, Shrewsbury's sweeper, number 4, clearly with an ankle injury. Graham Turner with his hand on his chin. Must be pleased by the confidence his side have displayed in this first half. Drops for Gates. Here's McLaren, obviously in trouble. You can see the way he's limping virtually. Brown. Oh, he threaded it through, and it was mighty close. Well, it caught everyone by surprise then, including Paul Cooper, who can afford to smile now. But really, nobody more surprised, I think, than the goalkeeper. The shot threaded through. There looked to be no danger, but it was mighty close. Half-time arrives with Ipswich grateful, I'm sure, not to have conceded a goal. Shrewsbury, the more determined side, and indeed playing the better football, but really they will be most concerned at half-time about the fitness of Ross McLaren. Apart from anything else, he takes their penalties and free kicks. He's a key player in their defensive setup, and he looks in a little bit of trouble as he limps off at half-time with the score 0-0. And another glimpse of the past in this historic town. This magnificent Jubilee-class locomotive Leander is on its way from Severn Bridge Junction, which is just behind the main stand at Shrewsbury's Gay Meadow Ground, to a new home with the Severn Valley Railway. Well, Ross McLaren is back out for this second half, showing great determination, but he limped back onto the field. I wonder how long he can continue to play. So Shrewsbury, who, once they got over the fact that they were playing a First Division team and stopped showing them as much respect as they seemed to in the opening minutes, can be well pleased with their performance so far. McLaren again limping very uneasily across. He felt that long ball, I can assure you. You could see the grimace on his face. And turning away. The cross coming in from Williams. Cooper judging it, and as well he did, because there was danger lurking with Stevens coming in hard from the far post. Pearson. This is Butcher. Gates. On for Parkin. And Callaghan is on the right. Burley in support of him. Good attack this by Ipswich. And in the end, they win a corner. Get forced into the mistake. Butcher's gone to the near post for this. Osman on the far post. Turned forward by Davray. There is Osman, and Agricevic made a good save. He's on the ground. It's off the line, and another corner. Well, Agricevic and Brown and Cross all combining then to keep the ball away from the Shrewsbury goal. Their worst moment of the game so far. It looked as though Ipswich had gone ahead. McLaren getting it clear though. McCall back in. Oh, what a bad ball. Given straight to Brown, who has McNally in support and finds him. And Brown is still with him. And Brown has possession. And still Brown. And Cooper did marvellously well. Well, what a moment that could have been. And Paul Cooper, one of the best Ipswich players on the day, has saved them again. McNally and Brown breaking through the centre as Ipswich found themselves with too many stranded forward, and their goalkeeper saving them. Well, Paul Cooper, would you believe, once had a trial with Shrewsbury Town as a striker. Ipswich would be very grateful he failed that and became a goalkeeper. Gray. Pearson really making it hard for him, and Rob's walk. Forward for Stevens. Osman did well to get a foot in. And here's Hackett. Tried the shot. Oh, a magnificent goal! Gary Hackett in the 72nd minute gives Shrewsbury a lead they deserve. And the game meadow erupts. Is there another cup upset on the cards? Hackett cutting in from that left-hand side. A lot of players he could have crossed to. He chose the shot instead. What a good decision. Cooper beaten. And Ipswich Town go a goal down. And all of a sudden this tiny ground really erupts with noise. Gary Hackett, former non-league player. But Shrewsbury moving forward again, but offside this time, Stevens. It's only his second full season. He joined Shrewsbury from non-league football last year. What a moment for him. Davray up, but it came off Pearson. And how well this boy McLaren has played. Williams. Shrewsbury being urged by their crowd to keep going forward. The call intercepts. Davray and the pressure from Pearson. This is Kinsella. And Ipswich in their lowly position, 17th in the First Division. It doesn't need to be underlined too heavily. The FA Cup exit would be a real disaster for them. This is Brown. Pearson forward. And Ipswich want to make a substitution. Tony Kinsella will come off, and Irvin Gernon, who's really a defender but can play in midfield, takes his place. Ipswich's final throw of the dice. And Shrewsbury look as if they're about to make a substitution themselves, and Alan Brown will come off to be replaced by Colin Robinson, another former non-league player who's played regularly this season, a striker for a striker, and he scored against Oldham in the previous round when he came on as a substitute. How delighted Shrewsbury would be if he could repeat that feat today. Shrewsbury in control at the moment, but Ipswich too good a side to let this one slip easily. And indeed, as Davray came in then, Shrewsbury's hearts must have been in their mouths, but Ipswich in control. A real emotion on Graham Turner's face, but he must be feeling excitement inside. McLaren. Williams. Giving way to McCall, and O'Callaghan breaks. And Ipswich have got two players further forward than him. One of them is Davray. Here's McCall, Gernon on the left. Here's Burley. And the ball breaks for Ward. And really you would have bet on John Ward scoring from that position. Burley receiving it on the right, playing it back in, and then as it dropped down, Ward hurried his shot, and Ipswich see a chance go begging. Only 3 minutes to go. Petts for Shrewsbury. Robinson in the middle. Here he is. Oh, he met the header virtually lying backwards from Petts' cross, and Robinson steering his header wide. Davray. This is McCall. Under 3 minutes to play. As Gates is robbed. Robinson for Shrewsbury. Butcher sticking with him. And Williams arriving to support him. This is Williams, number 2. And it goes towards Stevens. And Robinson gets to it. And that's it. Shrewsbury have done it again. And the substitute scores the clinching goal with only a couple of minutes to go. It was a fine build-up by Shrewsbury. As the ball was crossed from a deep position on the right, Robinson was persistent and just poked out a toe. It was enough to turn the ball in. Shrewsbury 2, Ipswich Town 0. And another chapter in Shrewsbury Town's remarkable FA Cup history has been written here on this memorable afternoon at Gay Meadow. Still O'Callaghan. Gates coming to meet it well, tries to get in the shot, but it was blocked by Pearson's tackle. And the corner in the final few seconds. Butcher climbing well, and what a magnificent save that was by Ogrizovic. Well, really, as Butcher came to meet that near post corner and flicked it down, it looked a goal all the way. Ogrizovic, a marvellous save. And met by Stevens. Ipswich's final throw, perhaps. Gernon. We're well into time, added on for stoppages now. The referee is looking at this moment at his watch. And that's it. For the second time in 4 seasons, Shrewsbury Town have beaten Ipswich. Robinson, the substitute, who came on and got the clinching goal, and deserves the congratulations. McLaren, another of the heroes, who seemed to play the whole of the second half with an injury. And of course, John Gary Hackett in there somewhere, who got the first goal. Ogrizovic with that fine save at the end. It's excitement and joy all around Shrewsbury, but for Ipswich Town in this sad season, it's another